Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly focus for October the 8th through to the 14th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now, let's turn to the cards. And we start with, the King of Swords. You're not the only ones to get the King of Swords this week, so that is the first card, too. There's a... Look at that. There's this little defiant look in your eye. You are sitting there on that chair. It's almost like your throne. Pardon me, your throne. Because you're full of energy and you are ready to go forward and you are filled with this confidence this week, this strength, this knowing, and it's kind of like I am so tired of releasing and letting go. But that's, it's going to still happen in your life for quite some time here, okay? It isn't a small energy of where you keep needing to release and end and let go and allow healing in. But you are going to be so much stronger and better by the time you come out. But this is the time when you're like, enough with this releasing. I'm going forward, and if you stand in my way, I am using this sword. I will hack my way through, straight forward, and no one's going to stop me. I've had it. And you're kind of like got this confident arrogance about that this is what you're going to do. So be careful with this energy, okay? This energy is very strong, and you could ruffle feathers where you didn't mean to. There's going to be misunderstandings. There's going to be arguments based from those, are stemming from those misunderstandings. There's going to be confusion. You're not going to, every time you try to push forward, you're getting everybody, even the people that you thought were going to support you, pushing back at you. Or maybe it's just the energy of the environment or the situation you're in. But so be careful of this energy right now, that you're not burning bridges, that unintentionally, of course, but it's because you're so strong and you're so confident, and you can see forward. It's almost like you've got blinders on, but all you're focused on is the path forward. And be careful with this energy, okay? We want to, we have the moon in the middle of the week in Scorpio, and that's more of an inner reflective. And so that's where we can find our true words, our true voice, in how to really express ourselves going forward, so that there is buy-in, that we are actually pushing ourselves forward. We get the support that we expected, or even more support than we expected. So there's a time and a place. I don't think this week is necessarily a week, especially with this card coming out, that you really want to use your voice. You want to be thinking about how to use your voice, how to be the most effective. Or maybe when situations come up like this, to understand or take the step back instead of pursuing the debate or the argument, and taking it back a little bit and thinking through why you reacted or why you had this emotion while they were saying this, and why there was an anxiety or a fear based behind it, because that's why we come out fighting, right? That's why we're lashing back with other words fast. So watch those arguments. We want to really step back from those arguments with the King of Swords. You are very powerful, though, to go forward, but you have to be really doing a self-examination of your truest passions. It's I kind of see the Strength card, and I think one of the signs just recently had the Strength card. And it was like, you don't have to stand there with the chair and the whip to the lion. The lion trusts you unconditionally. That's the kind of relationship that you need to have going forward, one that is filled with integrity and respect for each other's opinions and supporting each other. We have the Queen of Cups, and love yourself. Know that you are deserving. Know that there is a beauty, a magic that springs out of you and touches everybody that you come in contact with, whether or not you are aware of that. This is a week where I want you to look in the mirror every day and tell yourself just how great you are. Just say, I love you. You're beautiful. You're strong. You're courageous. You're inventive. You're loving. You rock. Know that you are deserving. Okay? I know that the humanitarian in you want everybody to be at peace, but you need to be at peace first. You need to love yourself the most first. The more you can see that within you, the more it exudes to the outer world around you. King of Cups. You know, the other one, the other sign, I don't know who it was who got the King of Swords. They had, I think it was King, King, Ten of Pentacles, and you've got King, Queen, King again. And this is, what's the plan? This is the stereotypical dad saying, what's the plan? Who are you going out with tonight? Where are you going? What's their names? What does their dad do? They got a last name? Meeting up with anybody else? Where are you spending the night? Where are you staying? Got enough money? You happy? So it's a week of reflection for you. I mean, if you really want to use the energy wisely, yes, you are going forward, but it's about self-love. It's about standing in your own truth, absolutely, and knowing that you deserve the abundance that you are hoping for in your life. But by golly, do you have a plan? Is it well thought out? Have you looked at all the details? So, and I think as we go into the Sag energy, you know, that's more the truth seeker. So that's, the moon should be in the weekend, in Sagittarius. So that's more of really seeking the truth and really understanding where we can step forward and where we can't, the conversations that we can have, where we can allow our inner expression to come out and move us forward within our passion. The Devil card. Everybody's had strong readings. The Phoenix rising out of the ashes. That's what this is. This is really realizing your truth, your abilities, your talents. This is allowing the past to burn away, to allow those closures to happen. You know, I got a sense at the very beginning when I started talking about that closure. You've had enough. You've had enough of releasing and healing and the spirituality stuff and endings having to happen. And you just want to move forward. And this is the Phoenix rising out of the ashes saying, yes, slowly the past will be burnt away. You are emerging on a new path, becoming somebody new, evolving, transforming. And it's not probably going to be the easiest. But you're going to stand in the strength. You're going to step into those new beginnings. You know, the Devil is the 15 card, right? We have the new moon on the 15th. So with the astrology, that would put it in your new adventures, new travel, new learning opportunities, education, growing your education, stepping into the adventure, stepping into the dream. That's where the new seeds are. That's where the new moon energy is. That's where the Devil sets for your energy. So start thinking about where you want to go and how to present yourself properly and how to use that energy, that strength, that confidence to push yourself forward because you love yourself and you know that you are worthy. You know that you are deserving. So what's the plan? We got the Queen of Swords. Wow, the royalty is all out here. 2 kings, 2 queens. The Queen of Swords shows up. So we started with the King of Swords. We end with the Queen of Swords. Knowing, you know, by the end of this week, you are starting to lead with your heart, with an inner strength, with an integrity, You're still holding that sword. You're still saying, if you stand in my way, I'm going to cut you out, but only if it serves the greater good. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.